Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is NIZWAN bin IRWAN. Today I will present about crowdfunding definition and concept. Firstly, definition: crowdfunding is a way of raising money by collecting small amount from many people, usually through the internet. For purpose, is popular for startup, creative project, social cause, and personal need. And then, for benefit of crowdfunding, firstly, easier access to funding, less paperwork, focus on storytelling, public support, and community engagement. And lastly, different from the traditional funding. And then traditional method, which is financial report, strong financial background, long formal procedure. And then for type of crowdfunding, has a donation based, reward based, equity based, lending based, such as no return expect by the donor. Supporters get a product of service in return. Backers get share or ownership in the business. And then similarly, both require clear communication, trust building, and glow transparency. For crowdfunding advantage, public and digital format mean it reach more people, help those without access to traditional financing.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad NAJMUDDIN Majari, number 3823-1654. Today I would like to continue presentation in this group, which is about the history of the crowdfunding. Based on my research on this part, firstly about the United States. The United States pioneered modern public financing with a platform like Atishare, Indiegogo, and the Kickstarter. The 2012 Jobs Act allowed public equity crowdfunding, raising $1 billion and funding many projects. Success is driven by emotional, story-driven campaigns. Developing countries can adopt a similar strategy with storytelling and tech incentive to boost local investment. For the point 2, the UK leads in the equity-based public financing because strong regulatory support and attractive tech incentive like EIS and CEISCs. Platforms like Crowdcube and Cedars enable public investment in startup. In the 2020, over the 1 billion was raised funding more than 1,200 companies. The UK's approach has turned the public into the angel investor, a model other countries can adapt to support local innovation. For the last point, point 3, Malaysia is advancing in the public financing with strong regulatory support, especially through the Sharia compliant models. In the 2023, over the 600 million was raised via ECF and P2P platform, with the pitching leading the way. The system has attracted a foreign investor, showing trust in Malaysia framework. To grow further, public awareness should be increased, particularly among students and rural entrepreneurs. That's all for me.
Assalamualaikum. My name is AMIRUL bin ZAMORULZAMAN, metric A2382482. Now I would like to present about models of crowdfunding for the advantages and disadvantages. For the advantages, encourage anyone to support their innovative ideas from ordinary people. Funding is now more accessible. Students, startups, and small companies can obtain the help they need without facing common difficulties. Crowdfunding also useful since it does not require a large sum of money to start. Do not charge any fees before the campaign hits its targets, which reduce the risk for the crowdfunders. It also lets students and others go after their creative ideas and projects without requiring them to have a huge budget first. Support new ideas, finding ways to solve issues, and gaining business talents, all important for today's workforce. Crowdfunding also complements Malaysia's effort to achieve development status as a country, particularly at the national scale, offering support to startups and SMEs. Crowdfunding facilitates different industries, increase employment, and introduce improvements in technology.
The next one is disadvantage. Crowdfunding in Malaysia faces significant challenge, including a staggering 70% failure rate and various risks that can deter potential investor. The first one is high failure rate. Approximately 70% of campaign fail, leading to financial loss and discouraging future attempt. The second one is liquidity risk. Investors often face difficulties with withdrawing funds, resulting in illiquid investments and potential financial strain. And the last one is regulatory challenge. Complex regulation can hinder campaign initiation and lead to unforeseen legal issues for fundraiser. Crowdfunding also make Malaysia face significant regulatory challenges such as risking compliance, intellectual property issues, and complicated campaign initiation process that hinder success. The first one is regulatory challenge. Strict regulation can be complicate compliance and create barrier for potential campaigners seeking funding. The second one is intellectual property risk. Crowdfunding expose idea to potential theft or compromise, jeopardizing the original creator's right and profit. And the third one is complex initiation. The campaign initiation process can be overwhelming, requiring intricate planning and understanding the legalities to be effective. Crowdfunding also may affect on ongoing challenge, such as investor education, liquidity issues, and a need for stronger intellectual property protection to ensure sustainable growth. Investor education. Many investors lack understanding of crowdfunding dynamics, leading to poor decision making and increased risk. The next one is liquidity concerns. Investors often face difficulties in accessing funds, affecting their ability to invest or withdraw as need. And the last one is intellectual property. There is a pressing need for enhanced protection to safeguard innovative ideas from potential theft or misuse.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is AKMAL HAQIM B1 MUKADZA, matric number A23A2483, and today I will present about legal framework of crowdfunding. For United States, crowdfunding is applicable in US, can be found in the Jumpstart Our Business Startup Jobs Act. The Job Act make it easier to start up and small business. Using online platform, they must be run by agent who registered in Security and Exchange Commission (SEC) and Financial Industry Regulatory Authority (FINRA). For United Kingdom, crowdfunding has a strong influence on how it is regulated in the UK. Financial Conduct Authority (FCA) is the primary regulator in charge of overseeing the regulation of investment-based crowdfunding, peer-to-peer lending, and equity crowdfunding. FCA required to license and regulated crowdfunding platform. For Malaysia, Securities Commission Malaysia (SC) create a legal framework for ECF, equity crowdfunding. Equity crowdfunding platform register with SC as recognized market operators. The platform act as a middle between investor and suppliers. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is from MOHAZZAB YUSRI. Now we will moving on to the potential and impact of crowdfunding. How crowdfunding will help individuals? Crowdfunding can serve as a useful tool to enhance creativity and innovation among students and young entrepreneurs. So by the meaning of this, students and entrepreneurs can show their ideas to many platforms. For example, Indiegogo. Hence, this helps them in secure necessary financial backing and also provide yearly validation of their concept to public interest. This allows the students to work on innovative and out-of-the-box ideas and convert them to reality. Other than that, crowdfunding is a participatory and evolutionary source of financing outside the limits of traditional financial system. The meaning of this, it can be bypass traditional money institutions which have strict requirements. Through crowdfunding websites, the students can directly fundraise from the general public and representing their ideas business. Hence, this allows the students from various backgrounds to pursue their dreams without deterred by the capital barrier. Next is how crowdfunding can support entrepreneurship. This crowdfunding can serve as a powerful validation tool for new business ideas. The crowdfunding is of big help in assisting entrepreneurship with the decision making to make sure whether the idea is viable or not. Not only that, by starting campaign, feedback from their followers or customers can help the entrepreneurship to refine their products based on the feedbacks given.
Next, how crowdfunding can support entrepreneurship. First, crowdfunding can boost marketing and exposure by launching campaign on platforms like pitchin.my and mystart.com. Entrepreneurs can share their business idea widely through social media, blogs, and emails, helping to build a brand awareness and attract potential customer or partner. Second, cost-effective community building. Unlike traditional advertising, crowdfunding is a low-cost way to engage directly with the target market, allowing entrepreneurs to build a loyal community of backers even before the product is launched. Next, I want to talk about how crowdfunding can help Malaysia to realize its vision in becoming a developed nation. First, increase access to funding. Crowdfunding easier for people to get funding normally. Getting a loan from a bank is hard, especially for small business or people just starting out. Banks usually ask for a lot of documents, good credit history, and even collateral. But with crowdfunding, people can raise money directly from the public through online platform. It gives people with great ideas a chance to get support even if they don't have a lot of money or connection. Second, promotes inclusive economic growth. The crowdfunding helps more people join the benefit from the economy. Anyone, no matter where they come from, Rural areas, low-income family or just starting out can raise funds and also invest in ideas they believe in. This means more people get a fair chance to succeed, not just the rich or those in big cities. It helps the economy grow in a more equal and fair way. The last one is encourage innovation and job creation. The crowdfunding also support new idea and helps create jobs when it's easier to get money. People are more likely to start new business or try something creative. This business can grow and hire more people, especially young Malaysians. This helps build a strong economy and support Malaysia's goals to become a high-income country.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is MUHAMAD MUSTAQIM bin RUHISHAM. My matrix number A23829490. So for the conclusion, crowdfunding is changing how startup and individuals, especially students and those from rural or low-income backgrounds, raise capital. By using online platform, it reduces barriers and allows funding based on ideas and community support rather than financial history. Countries like the United States and the United Kingdom shows the value of strong regulation in building trust and innovation. Though a late starter, Malaysia has developed solid crowdfunding rules through the Security Commission and offers Sharia compliance option. Crowdfunding boosts small businesses, innovation, and financial inclusion, supporting Malaysia's goals of becoming a high-income, knowledge-based economy. Its success now depends on public trust, awareness, and financial literacy. They have 6 recommendations. So the first one is improve financial literacy. Run workshop and campaign for students, rural entrepreneurs, and new users. Government agencies, NGOs, and universities should collaborate to raise awareness. Adding crowdfunding topics to university entrepreneurship course will equip students with essential skill. Number 2 is refine regulation. Balance innovation with investor protection. The Securities Commission should strengthen the legal framework with clearer guidelines on risk disclosures, platform responsibilities, and conflict of interest policies. The third one is introduce tax incentive. Offer tax benefit for investors, especially in social or national development project. Following the UK model, Malaysia can provide tax incentives to individuals who invest in areas like green technology, education, or social entrepreneurship. Number 4 is expand Sharia compliance option. So develop more ethical Sharia-aligned crowdfunding models. This ensure alignment with Islamic finance principle and encourage wider Muslim investor participation. And number 5, promote public-private partnership. Encourage co-funding and grant programs between government, private investor, and platforms. Matching grant to joint funding initiative can help support startup and student-led venture. And the last one, improve accessibility. Support mobile-friendly platform with multi-language option. Crowdfunding service should be accessible in Malay, Mandarin, and Tamil, and be optimized for mobile users in underserved or rural areas. Thank you.